Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. My name is BarryTwice and we are playing Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars again. Let's just get right back into it. Yes. Okay. Gotta remember, what did I do last time? Last time I threw down a scroll. Wait, do we have the scroll? Yeah, oh no, we still have to pick it up.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
Yep. Yes, they will be.
I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Wait, haven't we done this before?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. Come in, Josh.
Josh. Yeah, I think we did this part in the last stream, but that's alright. Yeah.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not anymore. There was someone. A guy in my final year, but it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Okay.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times. Warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while grandma made hot chocolate and cakes. One day, he stopped his scrolling. He put the lid back on his tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven...
What did he say?
Oh.
Don't... I wish...
We already...
Yeah. Oh.
Not...
What's that?
Already done this. Okay. Hey, Red. How are you doing, man? I'm sorry I didn't respond back anymore. After I had dinner, I just went right into a shower and then I started up the stream. I was eating quite a lot, so I had several plates because I was hungry. I was famished. Yeah. It was a long day.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Nope.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the night there? Whatever the...
How?
Again, I'm gonna skip this. We get this
Jeez.
on the last stream.
If there... Anyway,
But
you'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
let's take another.
Can do it once more.
There's a.
What?
There.
It's a... It be...
Thank God we can skip this.
There.
What?
It. Another.
You...
Five.
Use... My...
Alright.
Let's face someone who knows about this.
Who do you?
If...
Where?
There we go. Okay. So now we are all up to date. I don't know why. I thought I saved the
I
game
have to go.
at
Okay.
this point.
Don't forget to look for Lobinor at the Krun Museum.
Anyway, this is where the actual stream starts. Oh, let's walk to, his sidekick. No, we can't show her the scroll. We, left it at Nico's apartment. Oh, it's over here. Oh, never mind. Ooh.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
Fair enough. Hey, Rosh. How are you doing, buddy? Can we talk to you about not windows?
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobinor?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No.
Him.
I am the deputy custodian.
But Labano does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Sausage.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to party. No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
But no. Should get some water. We're just really hoarse. After we have done every possible thing, like every dialogue option.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
You are.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not. Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
This is the first Broken Sword game. However, this is a remake that came out in 2009, and it offers a little bit more stability. And there are some new cutscenes, characters, I think. And you can play as Nico now, whereas in the original 1996 one, you couldn't. Also, you can't die in this one, which you can in the original, if I'm correct. And there is no gore in this, whereas in the original there was blood, I think. But to answer your question, yes, this is the first Broken Sword game.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
Disgusting.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Nobody has shaken my hand yet. That's sad.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I don't frequent places like that.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No. Alright,
Thanks for your help.
what else do we have? Wow.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us!
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
What did we write down in our little notepad? Yeah, the accents in this game, they're either hit or miss. They're mostly just French. Then you have this guy who's just American. There was also this woman at a hotel. Well, she was just a proper UK woman. And then you had this guy from an unpronounceable Eastern European state. Oh, no. The tripod from the manuscript is in the Kroon Museum right here in Paris. According to the plaque, it was discovered in Loch Marne, Ireland. Okay. What else? Just, where do we, oh. Off.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Yeah. So, do we just head out again? Let me check my notepad again. Where's Lobino at?
Hi. I've been to the Crew Museum.
Did you speak to Lobino?
No, he wasn't there. Let's take another look.
No! Oh god, why did I do that? No!
There's a... But the...
No.
There between... I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Loch Marn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's gem is important, why don't you visit Loch Marn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
What? Am I the only one? I don't know. Are you? Maybe YouTube is doing that thing again where it doesn't notify the people properly. I don't know. Also, it's Tuesday. And for most Americans, it's like 12 a.m. p.m. 12 p.m., which is kind of an odd time, so. Shake my hand, please. You are the only one. Feel honored. Or not. It's up to you. Now I'm glad you're here.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Oh,
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The 2nd week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
Maybe not.
maybe not. Why not? What was this again?
No way. That is not a good idea.
George, please.
How come you enlarged this?
Big.
This is the...
Fasten.
Alright, Hey, Miss Panda. Oh, I could really go for a hug right now. I really could. Or massage. Yeah, a massage would probably be better. Hugs are good too.
Let's take a...
Nothing, huh?
There's a... Between... There's a... But the... The
Already
room...
did this.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye. Okay, so now what do we do? Here we go. Oh. Europe. Oh, are we actually going to Ireland? We actually are. Oh, look at that. That's our country. Oh, it's covered with the French flag. But anyway, this is kind of funny. So this is Europe. I live here. Well, here to be exact, but the French flag is covering it. Yeah. So this is Ireland. A few hours later. Wow, that fast.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marne, the castle where Pegram's excavation was located.
And we are in Loch Marne, just like that.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
But... No? Well, yeah, okay. I guess that wouldn't work. Let's see, let's hear how the Irish accents are in this game.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny.
I think I should lower the music a bit.
And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his
Runned
face
away.
told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year. See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
I'm gonna go and lower the audio the music audio. This is lovely music. Oh, this is a lovely music. Oh. Infinite Warfare Zombies looks awesome. Hey, Eric, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Very, rustic.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
What?
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
Everything.
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Then tell me.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the
What?
Phantom of Loch Man.
Lachman.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Oh, the ones you thought you were going to flunk? Did you?
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything.
Oh,
I
that's
would have
great.
gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Not fresh, whatever.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like
Jesus.
that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh, that's
no,
great.
it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Okay, wow. History was bad, business was amazing. Okay, that sounds decent. Sorry I'm late to the party. Oh, you're fine, James. How are you doing? Your English was a straight A? A+? Like, about a test you did recently, or are you talking about your GPA? That's what it's called, right? Your GPA? I'm trying to American right now. Like your overall grade throughout the years of GPA. Yeah, GPA. I think. I'm doing good. I can't feel my legs after today, but I'm doing pretty good. Chilling with some broken sword. You're in Ireland. Me favorite part of the. I added that me in. Yeah, I am. It was kind of funny because Nico was just like, "You should visit Ireland because that's where Lochmarn Lochmarn is." And just 2 hours later, bam, there we are. We didn't even have to buy tickets or anything. Well, call me old-fashioned, or well, not old-fashioned, but call me part of the newer generation. But how did people go about flying or going abroad when the internet wasn't around? Because I only know about booking trips through the internet. Did you just have to go to the airport and buy tickets, like direct like that? I think it's actually more of a hassle to go abroad than it used to be. Not sure. I did squats and about 40 minutes of cardio afterwards, so my legs are like jelly. I was walking from 11 a.m. to, 11:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. with a lot of mail. Like, a lot of mail. It was really busy today. It was terrible. Like, it felt like my mail was just not, clearing. Like, I just had infinite amount of mail in my bag. And we had these really heavy leaflets we almost had to give to every house. Or I had to give to every house that I went past. They are heavy. They really are. Anyway, enough about work.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Go to the local travel shop and you get a journey plan. They can ring around local hotels. This plan. Actually more of a hassle than these days. Or it's actually more of a hassle these days. Plus... Go to the local travel shop and get a journey plan. Plus, they can ring around local hotels to get the best plan. It's actually more of a hassle these days, right? I feel like things also mess up easier nowadays. Then again, I've never really... I have yet to travel abroad on my own, so we'll see. I think the first place, if I ever do travel on my own, will be the UK, somewhere in the UK, or maybe Wales or Ireland, or, anywhere in the British Isles, because that's somewhat close by. I don't think I'm gonna go to the US right away. That's just too far. For a first trip. Shake my hand.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Damn it!
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
Aw, damn it. Why is everybody so reluctant to shake hands? A lot of planes are driven by computers too, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you have autopilot, no pun intended. But, yeah, I don't know.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what
Digging for buried treasure? Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know what this tool is?
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. They
Like
gives
the
me a choice
first
of going
person who
down the
knows.
drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding.
Rest?
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
I really hope that this is a very exaggerated stereotype. If not, oh my god.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
You should run tests on that, mister. You could identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
Yuck. I don't think so.
Well, he does have a point. I don't know why you're dismissing it like that, George, but okay.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Correct.
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin? Or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Also, Barry! Yes, Rosh.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
My gran is Irish, and I promise they don't sound like this. Oh, okay, thank God. Well, I know what Jack sounds like. He doesn't sound as half-Irish as this guy. Yeah. You have something for me. Oh. What is it? This game was made before voice acting was even on the radar. This was 1996. Right, but I don't know. I feel like the game did its research in terms of history and, you know, geological things. You know, because they are all about the Templars, which is an actual thing in history. I actually never read or heard about the Templars before playing this game, and I still don't have quite the idea. I mean, I know it's in the manuscript, but I kind of skidded over that when Nico was talking about it. Oh, look, we are in a pub. Patrick's Pub. A video for me. But I don't know, should I wait for the stream to meet its end or not? I'm streaming for like 2 more hours, so if you want to be patient. I'm gonna lurk in Discord. Okay.
He wasn't listening.
He's playing the violin. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. Ew.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Oh wow, how or no. How generic, that's the right word you get. Go get drunk, Barry, it's fun. These guys are hilarious, especially that old dude in the corner. Can I get drunk? Can I get drunk as George?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
I guess he kind of sounds a little bit like Jack. And with Jack, I mean Jackosaurus. Barry, can I ask you a question? Yes. You just did. But yeah, you can ask another one.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little uns fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Maybe you're cooking. Oh, what you cooking?
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
A deer.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Right?
What do you think this tool is used for?
Or something to do with horses?
Why is no one
Wrong.
ever on your Discord?
It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
Well, I am in Discord. I mean, you're in my voice channel. Are you talking about my voice channel or my text channel? I'll wait for you to answer to that so I can explain my answer.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
Anything really, it's always dead. I don't know. That's actually a good question. If I knew why I was so dead, I mean, sometimes it gets really active, but it's usually because there are two people talking to each other. And I recently actually re-innovated my Discord. Like, I added roles, like admin, moderator, meme lords, and all that stuff. I narrowed down the voice channels to 3. I added a schedule and meme text channel that I still have to edit a little bit. But I don't really know why. Also, oh, never mind. That's yeah, I don't know. But feel free to talk in Discord. And, you know, whenever someone uses the mention tag, the hashtag everyone, not the hashtag, the at everyone, I usually always respond in my own Discord if I'm available, which I usually am. And yeah. Honestly, if I could blow a little bit more life into my Discord, I would. I just don't know how. I just sit and wait for someone to come and chat. I think that most of the people in my Discord aren't that keen on voice chatting. I don't know. Yeah, but be my guest. I do have Discord open, by the way. Since this game is windowed, I have a preview of Discord running behind it. Yeah.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Check out this pass.
Thomas Merlin? No, never
Merlin.
heard of him.
Alright.
See you later.
Oh, let's get white girl wait. No, not yet.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald?
Yes, I do. What you want with him?
I want to talk to him about working at the dig.
I can't imagine anyone employing Sean Fitzgerald on a dig. He wouldn't know a post hole from his elbow.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh, no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh. I'll just wait for a magic time when someone wants to talk. You know, if I ever see you in my Discord when I'm not live, or, you know, if I'm not doing that much, I'll be sure to pop in because I love to talk to you guys.
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have. A remarkable institution. Did you know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With bases in so many countries, they had to establish new methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop them?
Oh yes, they were arrested and many were burnt at the stake.
Good. They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
Okay. Warning, my voice is boring and high-pitched. Well, my voice is low and boring. Low-pitched. Boring and low-pitched. And yet, people still listen to it. Shake my hand!
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no you don't.
Damn it! Ugh.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I'd say it was for lifting manhole covers.
Yep.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
Or
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
What do you make of this tissue?
I guess that muck on it is grease paint.
you would be right.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a
Thinking of a
fine
smart
sight
answer.
now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of
I'll
course.
stop being dead.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
I love how you're trying to put some energy into my Discord. It'll happen at random moments, but it'll happen.
How can I get into the castle?
But those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar.
I give
Now
up.
the fuss about the gem has died down. We can get back to normal.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Oh.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, never mind.
And not a bloody news hound. Well, you're wasting your time here, boy. You'll find the people of Lochmar are a tight-lipped and cautious lot.
Why? Have you got something to hide?
It's just that we don't like to wash our dirty laundry in public.
Tell people to wake up, please. Okay. I can tell them that my stream is going on. I can't guarantee that anyone will attend after that, but... There we go. Just it.
Why has Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
Well, why don't you ask him yourself, Mr. Ace Reporter?
Damn it!
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance to you.
I am attending. Oh, well, Lib responded. I think. I don't know. I don't know if my Discord messages ever have that much influence. How are you doing, Lib? How were you after yesterday's misadventure in Dark Souls? By the way, Rosh, you missed it. You totally missed it. Hey, Manny. Oh, well, I guess there we go. We actually do have some people listening to my Discord messages.
Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Shake my hand, please.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
How come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Put it down! It was okay. Tried to watch ERB stream afterwards, but passed out like 30 minutes in. I had to go like 30 minutes in. You're magic. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back, James. Solocit says hi. Hey, Manny. Hey, Solocit. I wonder why you always are, like... Always one of you is here and the other one's just like, say hello, him, for me. Spill me beer. Yeah, we are in Ireland, yeah. I'm trying to think of an, Irish accent. I know I can do one from the valleys. Like a really bad one. I just... Never mind.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
You have white hair now. I didn't know you were that old. Yeah, that happened.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and favored condoms, more likely.
Oh. Bleached it. Oh, okay. I wonder what that looks like. Guten Tag, Bowie. Wie geht es dir? Ich geht gut. Mir geht's gut. Und? Wie geht's du? Du hast sprechen Englisch? Nee, nein. Du möchtest Englisch sprechen. Du musst, ja. Du möchte.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask
Send you
Mr.
a hairpick
O'Brien
on
here.
this one. Oh,
He
alright.
just joined up writing.
Put it in the
Would you be one
memes
of them history fans,
text
you said?
channel. I have no idea what he just said. I'll go with
That's
it.
right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How
Yes,
come
James?
you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement.
Bowie is always speaking different languages, so No, I really am not. My German is really rusty now that I'm actually studying Swedish. Like, often when I try to start speaking German, I confuse it with Swedish. Like, reading is fine, it's just that when I respond back, it's that I switch it with Swedish. So instead of saying du, I say du. Ah. Multilingual struggles, right? You don't take German anymore, why not? German is so much fun.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Together?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Oh, you didn't realize I was speaking German. Ich spreche ein Litte Deutsch. See, there I did it again. Ein Litte Deutsch. That's wrong. It should have been ein Bische Deutsch. Litte is little in Swedish. Bish is little. I mean, I can say I can speak a little German and Swedish. Jag talar en lite tysk.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink from my
Oh, let's
friend
get
here.
wasted.
Who,
Yes.
Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick.
You look Amish.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Yes.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
Good.
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Boss man. Because you take art and drama? Oh, okay, well. Do it for Harambe. Wait, what? Get wasted. Get crunk? I will. Ja, ich English spreche. Nein. Der ist, ich spreche English. Remember, it's object. Wait, no, not object. Oh my god, I'm terrible in English grammar. It's whatever. It's person or whatever. Verb. Something. I don't know. I'm terrible in. I don't know. I can't explain grammar in English. Oh no. Is it article? Then no. Article is the. Never mind. English grammar is a mess. No, I'm not saying that. It's just that I'm terrible at explaining certain grammar terms, especially if I'm talking about other languages. I mean, I can talk about the well, no, I can't. The conjugations in Swedish, but that's about it, and nobody would understand that.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
Oh. Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No, boss.
What does this false nose mean to you?
Ah, no, you're a clown.
No.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Nope.
What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
Everybody in Ireland knows what this tool is. Confirmed.
Bye for now.
Let's get drunk, yeah? Oh. Going on. Okay. For a second I
Top
thought
of
the
the
game
morning
crashed.
to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
No, thank you. I don't plan to stay too long.
Who does? Most folk take one look at Loch Martin and jump back on the bus.
You got to go. Alright, take care, Miss Pinna, and I'll try to burst some life into my Discord. Also, Manny, send me a picture. Oh wow, that's very white. Nice. Also, why did you paint over your eyes, Manny? It looks kind of creepy. Is that Seleucid behind you?
Here's something which might interest you.
It doesn't.
Do you recognize this man?
No,
The in
I
chocolate?
don't.
Okay.
What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
Hi, Bowie.
I don't want any trouble in the
Hi,
bar,
Miss
mister.
Panda.
If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Doyle.
Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Ah, never mind.
You are a sourpuss, sir. That's your hairdresser? Oh, okay. James, you are a glutton.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Aw.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
Well, what's the idea of waving it around in my face?
Yeah.
You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
You're being very asociable, George.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
No.
Nah, it was a long shot. Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
Thing is, George, you shouldn't just ask people like shake my hand. You just do it when you meet them. Ever.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No, you're the first today.
Wow!
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally,
So
it should
actual
have
beer.
a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
So, okay. Drunk now? No. Don't blame it. Right, George is being a little bit, I like the barkeep. I just want to know what's up with his beard. It's, like, very... I don't know, it reminds me of Amish people.
Look, I gotta be going.
You say that reluctantly. Is there anything on your chest you gotta get rid of? What is that?
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Why do you need that?
It was a rectangle of toweling, printed with the words, Nagopolian stout builds body.
Okay. We drunk now? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna talk to this guy who keeps on sneezing.
Hi there, old-timer.
What?
Yo.
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
I hate hay fever. I don't think I have it. However, I do get a little bit of a runny nose when I walk past a lot of plants, but not to the extent of people who have actual hay fever. You need to take common sense into it. Because by jail, he does, and some social skills. Maybe he can go to a social skill class, you know, be bunched up with a bunch of autists who have the same issue. Wait, is George autistic? Ooh.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
You have to be a glutton when you go to the gym every day. That's my excuse anyway. Actually, I will justify that excuse because when I started to hit the gym myself, I ate for 2.5. Literally, I really started eating a lot more.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure.
And again, I
With
never...
me very own eyes.
I didn't really have
Can you
more
describe
appetite
the ghost?
for chocolate
It
when I
was
hit the gym.
horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Hello, Barry,
Skunk.
my tits are sweating.
In Lochmarn? That'll be
Hello,
the day.
Well.
No, that
good
was
to know,
a
man.
ghost, to be sure.
And why are they sweating exactly? And why is that the first thing you tell us when you get in here? I mean, I don't mind. It's just that it's very portrait of you. You just got finished walking about 2 hours. Oh, good job. I finished walking about 6 hours and I can't feel my legs anymore. I'm a sad meme lord now. But that's good though. Knowing how hot it is where you are. And it's, yeah, like 100 degrees. Jesus. I don't think I would do that. Well, no, I could do that, but I would need a lot of water.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh!
Oh.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
Just finished bleaching my hair and my head feels like it's on fire. Well, yeah.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
I like his jolliness. 4 legs! Well, they had a good run. And now to do away with them. I'll go now. I got it. I got you. Manhole.
Can you identify this tool?
No.
Oh, you'd be the first one here who doesn't. Good on you.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell without me glasses.
Well, then you should put your glasses on then, yeah?
What does this red nose mean to you?
Nothing.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Especially if there's grease paint on them, George. Come on, use your brain.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Hey, would you like to shake my...
No, never
No,
mind.
on second thought, forget
He's
it.
kind of sick.
I'll see you later.
Okay, so we talked to everybody, but we did acquire a new object. So, maybe we can, I don't know, give it to other people?
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Wait.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you
No.
think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Kahui! Welcome! How are you doing, buddy? This dude sounds like a Scooby-Doo villain. This one? Like a really bad Swanee one. Guys, you don't ask someone to shake your hand. It's like me say, "Can I take your coat, sir?" And I'm not a doorman, nor are we in such a room. Right? Or, "Can I park your car?" To a random person.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Oh, package.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about
he's
your
sitting on me.
scam? So where's the
Guys.
harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's
never mind.
package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
That happened.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I like how his profile and his in-game model are two different colors. Yeah, I mean his jacket is a lot more flashier than it actually is.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet.
Oh, it's happening again.
Give the package to me.
Sitting on my head.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Oh, don't you dare, Havel. No, 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 hey, hey! Wait, what happened?
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Ran!
Out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Came across this guy, Sean Fitzgerald, who was as nervous as a long-tailed cat. Now he's been run over. Well, let's see what's going on outside. Wait, can we talk to him now?
He wasn't...
No.
Excuse me. Hello.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing it, if you must know.
Borrowing. Taking it to Paris. Go get some more beer. Alright, I will.
Don't you think we should go help Fitzgerald?
I don't wish to comment on it. Not in front of a hack like you. God knows how you twist the tail of the poor lad's mishap.
What happened to him? What's he twisted?
Hush, Pat. This devil will steal the words out of your gob while they're still steaming.
Oh, it's gone.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance to you.
Hey,
Hello there again, mister.
what do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
Aren't you going to help Fitzgerald?
What does he need my help for?
Didn't you hear what
He's been
McGuire
run over.
said? He's been hit by a car.
What an idiot. People call me stupid, but I've never done that.
Don't you feel any sympathy for poor
These
Fitzgerald?
people are too
He
intoxicated.
never bothered about me, so why should I?
Do you actually have red hair, Kahuli?
Bye for now.
Whoa. I really want to know what you look like. Let's get drunk.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Yes.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp.
No, but the
lowered
English
into the
flag
cellar,
is white and
utilising
red.
the forces
You
of
guys are thinking of the
original
UK
gravity,
flag.
like manna from heaven.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the English flag is white, red stripes, or like a red plus, right? Am I fucking it up? I don't even know. Your head is clear, it's beautiful. Your head has transparent hair.
May I borrow this
It
towel?
is beautiful.
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Look, I gotta be going.
I know that the US is right, red and blue.
Hello again.
What?
White, red, and blue.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices
Oh,
flowing.
you want to Garrett? Oh, okay. Garrot.
I'll see you later.
More beer. Because James demands it.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone with manners. And money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic.
Oh my god, stop!
And popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right.
Wired.
I get
Well,
the
no,
picture.
he's been run over.
I'll settle for a glass
No,
of
no,
stout.
no, no. The guy who said on the flag of England. Yeah, see? White and red. Not blue. Good. Okay. Thought I was making a fool out of
Look,
myself.
I gotta be going.
Oh, get more.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Give me another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Gopaline stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world.
Look,
More.
excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More beer over here.
I think you...
No.
Look, excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More beer.
I think...
Really?
Look.
Wait, am I drunk now?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. Hello there. What now?
Goodbye for now.
Google is so powerful.
Hey.
You know that? Wow.
Hello there again. Bye for now.
That's all you can have? Really? Oh, I thought we were going to be like, oh, all wobbly and shit.
Hello. Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You know, you could just snap their
You
neck.
bet.
Oh, God.
I'll see. Hello.
Okay, so we've
I'll see
talked
you
to
later.
everybody in this bar. We've done every possible dialogue option except for the beer towel for that one guy who ran out. Whatever. Alright, just popped in to say hi. Off to the gym. Ciao, ciao. Take care,
I was
Kahui
telling the
Bibi.
truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look.
Oh shit, the animations though.
Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass.
Whoa.
The car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy. I hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out. And I couldn't believe my eyes.
And you just let him?
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Uh-oh. We know what that means. Well, from what I've seen other versions of the flag, it has blue in it. I don't know where they're getting it from. And no, it wasn't the UK flag I was thinking of. Are you, are you wondering where the blue comes from in the UK flag? Wales is no. Wait, does Wales have any infliction on the UK flag? I know that the flag of Wales is like a green dragon. Or a red one. Oh. Okay. Talk
Hey,
What?
to little Billy the Kid here.
what do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister.
Red
You're an
dragon.
old guy.
No, that's a green dragon limb.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy caught up in a whirlpool of intrigue.
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah, you've been drinking mucky beer.
He's surprisingly
and
eloquent
Only
for someone
a
who
few
had a few
glasses.
glasses.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when
I
he
want
was
to be
hit?
like that.
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Maybe the package fell somewhere out of sight.
All right.
See you later, kid.
So back to
Okay,
Paris.
mister.
Or no, not yet. What's that? Oh yeah, he knocked that over with the cart.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
The switch for.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Well, he claims to be 25, but he claims that he is like 14. Anything over here? No! No more beer now, Barry. Well done. You switched off the pumps. Oh! Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More beer over here.
I think you...
I could fix it for you.
Oh.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh, well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my idea, is it?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvellous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay. Oh, Hal was just on a
When
streak
you
now,
finish
isn't he?
that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Okay. Oh, we just phased through the bar.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
What? Why did you...
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Right. Oh, that would be funny if we could charge it like that. Go get the wire from the old dude. Okay. Sorry, my brain isn't that advanced
Hello
to
again.
know and make that
What?
connection. I can't get the wire.
I'll see you later. Hello.
Dude, I need the wire.
I'll see you later.
Please, I need the wire.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Check out my card.
I've seen...
And talk with him. Pick it up when he puts it on the table. Oh!
Look.
Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hey.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Wow. Oh my god, imagine playing this in 1996. Oh, it would take me forever to do this.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house.
Yes!
Could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay. Oh, this is... Oh, we can still hear him sneeze from... Oh, look, a rat. It's over here. So spooky.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
You pick up the plaster soon. Showed people some people think it's cocaine.
I
Now
pulled
wait.
the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
There's more. What if we go up? It's okay, Joker. Sometimes we just need to change our story.
Yes, sir?
Sometimes until we are right. Oh, you know it.
Check out my card. Look.
There has to be more. Right? Gotta open the grating outside now. Okay. How do we do that? Oh! Oh! Because we pulled the lever.
Trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few
Oh!
minutes ago?
Oh!
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Oh god. Oh my gosh! Hi, Ray! How are you? So we can... But we go back to the cellar.
Now I could see. I spotted Mr. Leary's flashlight easily.
Oh, you don't need it
Then
now,
I noticed
do
a
you?
flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Technically, you didn't change anything. You just added more stuff.
It was
but
Pegram's
you could still
gem,
count
all
as
right.
changing your original
A
theory of
large,
idea.
uncut blue stone.
Wow.
I guess I was already under its spell.
Look at how.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's
You stole one of his
I did.
towels.
For sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
A wild... Wait. But to be honest, it was St. Andrew's Cross. Scotland that came first, so I did get the other one wrong, so I did have to change. Oh, Master Ball, I shall. Oh! Now you can catch a Mewtwo. Oh, I remember trying to catch a Mewtwo in Pokemon Fire Red. It took me so many Pokeball. I refuse to use the Master Ball. I never use the Master Ball because it just spoils the fun of a Pokemon battle. No, sometimes it's really frustrating when a Pokemon starts to struggle when they're down to their last HP. And they just do it all over again. Anyway, there's a sparkly sparkle. Oh, wait, did I already get it? I did. Oh, it's a gem. Oh, from the tripod thing. Wait, why is it down? Wait, is it?
It was a large blue gemstone.
It's so weird why it's down here.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Ew. Guys, put the gemstone underneath it. Come on, do it. Or wait, be this? Or this? No? I feel like we can do something with it. Gotta try everything. You're missing no? I never had a missing no. I did have a bad egg once, and that just fucked up my emerald pile. Oh! Huh.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Anything else? Put the matchbook underneath it. Flashlight. Okay. The worst thing that happens is when you are 30 minutes into trying to catch a fucking legendary and either your battery dies or the Pokemon runs out of PP for all its moves and struggles to chaotic. So yeah, like I was saying. I remember actually finding a shiny Azumarill in Pokemon White 2. And I fucking dropped my DS when I finally caught it. I never had a random shiny encounter before. Nor was I ever interested in shiny chaining. But, yeah, that was pretty... I was very crestfallen after that. A bad egg. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, look it up on Bulbapedia. It's actually really interesting. But yeah, I got one as a result of no cheating, which is, like, really rare. But it happened to me anyway.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Ah, I was there before. Anywho, I think we got everything. Yep, let's go upstairs. Oh, by the way, Havel, I hope you'll be able to keep the chat in check when I'll be streaming Pokemon Moon, because I know that there will be a lot of kids, most likely, being drawn to those streams, or more than usual, so.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir?
Check it
Oh,
out.
we already did that.
I found your flashlight.
So I see it. You'd better keep hold of that until you fix the pumps.
I'll lube up my wrench and I have it ready. Well, okay, I was worried you were going to, say something like that. Don't you worry. Okay, oh, meanie face. I don't know, I'm feeling quite distressed right now. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll have to make my rules a little bit more lenient. Like, give more warnings instead of just banning everyone who's going to be annoying. Like, people going in and asking, hey, can I add you on your 3DS? I mean, that will probably be one of the most common things asked in my chat when I start streaming it. So be lenient on that. Hits in the chat. Pinball, pimples, and Pokemon. Puke.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Phew. What a beauty. I bet you wish that was real, don't you?
What? James, you've played this game enough to recite,
I gotta be going.
like, punchlines and shit, right?
Hey,
Hello there again,
It's
mister.
like how we can reminisce about Mass Defect for hours and hours.
do you recognize this gem?
Saints be praised. It must be worth a fortune.
What do you think of this flashlight?
It's not very bright, is it?
I could say the same about some of the present company.
Whoa!
That's true. But don't let him hear you. Keep it under your hat, mister.
That flashlight, like your brain dial, is not switched on.
I got a plan for Pokemon fans. It's like a different piece. Lots of backseat driving, backseat playing. You mean people like do this and do that?
Bye for now.
I mean, I know that people like Lava, who you might not know, Ray, but I know that Havel knows him, will be like, oh no, you gotta catch, or you gotta soft reset your game until you get a modest a Poplio or a bold Poplio or whatever nature he needs. I am not going to be competitive right away, so anything like that I will just dismiss. I don't think I've ever sat through Mass Effect all the way through the long old video. That's true. Like I've watched like the first 10 minutes are the most dearest to me. I have seen it to its fullest multiple times, but I've seen it most within the 10 minutes. God, I love that. I really hate the fact that the creator of those videos passed away. Well, did you just say I would tell you to reset until you got a good start? No. I'm saying that people like Lava would. Saying that people like Lava would. Because you know how backseaty he was during Borderlands, right?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that
Oh,
stuff.
Lava.
What's your interest in the jewel?
He sure is something.
Not a reporter, are you?
Take care, Manny, and take care, Slow Sid. Tell her bye.
Yes, that's right.
Another bloody news. You find the...
Why?
It's just...
What do you think of this flashlight?
It's not a very practical piece of equipment, is it?
It's not
Could be.
switched on.
I'm referring to the lack of a bracket. How would you be fixing that to your bicycle?
I don't
What's
have a
happening in
bicycle.
Discord?
I have a suspicion that Fitzgerald might have been given something by Pegram.
I thought he acted strangely.
I'm talking about the gem. It was something he said.
Were you not speaking to him when he ran out of the bar?
I only asked him about the gem.
Fitzgerald has troubles enough already. He's a nervous, unstable man at the best of times. The last thing he needs is to be harassed by a hack newsboy.
Oh, by the way, Havel, I finished Metro last night.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance to you.
Yup. Can we
He
talk to
wasn't
Violent Guy?
listening.
No. What about this guy? Can we give him or shine like the flashlight in his eyes or something?
Hello again.
What?
What?
What do you think of this flashlight?
Very useful.
Well said.
That could be very handy in the dark.
Yes.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale. It belongs to Leary.
How did you like it? I loved it. I loved the ending that I got, which, well, people call it a bad ending, but I was very satisfied with it. Then, you know, just for the sake of it, I looked up the good ending and I showed it on the stream. I would say that I would have liked both of them equally. I wasn't disappointed with the ending that I got. Oh, I mean, sure, it was self-sacrifice, but it was good.
What does this gem mean?
I would say
to
it's a
you?
neutral ending.
Well. Would you look at that? Pretty.
Do you recognize it?
No?
I'll see you later.
Smell you later. Alright, I think we got everything.
It was in...
Okay, Hi again. Hey, Antonio.
Hey,
How are you doing?
McGuire,
What?
What?
what do you think of my flashlight?
It's
Hey,
a
Neo.
torch. That's what we call it on this side of the Atlantic.
Have you explored any more planets?
Want a closer look at the gem, McGuire?
You'd better hide that, mister.
Like that?
What if the pixie comes back? You'll be in trouble then.
I don't believe in
Oh, it
pixies.
fell down the grade. Now I
Underneath
get
that
it.
costume is a psychotic killer.
Smart.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Alright, so did we get everything? Did we fix the beer thing? We did, right?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look,
Okay.
I gotta be going.
Many planets. Well, that's good. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you before.
Hi. Do you speak English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An
I only speak
implication
Irish.
of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
What are they talking about? Jesus.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Okay. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. I had a feeling you wouldn't like it since it's old. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I thought before I played it as well. But games like, okay, no, I shouldn't compare it to Harvester and Phantasmagoria because they clearly had defects to them, mainly because they were very old. No, but they were from the same time as this. But they were VMAs and they were kind of buggy and they had their, they had their malfunctions. But this game has been very, very stable. And I love it. I really do. I actually am thinking about playing Broken Sword 2 and 3, maybe 4 and 5. But those were a little bit received. 2 and 3, like 1, 2, and 3 are considered the best from what I've gathered. But no, I love it. And also, I've started Half-Life, Source though, but I also enjoy that game very much, and I really don't mind. Also, I'm gonna hold on. Discord, please. Jesus, stop. There we go. No, old games, new games, as long as they have enjoyable elements to them, I don't care. I really enjoy it. Who's blowing up your Discord? It's not my Discord, I think. It's someone else's Discord. Someone is, like, spamming the add everyone tag, I think. Or there's a channel that has, like... Oh, I know which. It's like, it's the BTB one. They're talking. It's alright, I muted it. Tell the Russians to hold off their nuclear assault on Discord. Hey, Russi, s'il
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
No, I think it was premeditated.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah. He knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What
They
an idiot.
took him in.
How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Wow, he's acting so laconic about it. I love it. Broken Sword 2 is definitely worth a shot. It's shorter than this game, but preserves the charm and good characters. That sounds good. So Barry, when are you going to start Dark Souls? After seeing Lib play it, I'm not sure. Like in the beginning, it motivated me, the fact that she started playing it, but after like coming back to her stream in the final hours, I don't know if I want to put myself through that. No, I don't want to put myself through that misery.
Aren't you going to look for
Not
your
for
nephew?
like
What
not
for?
anytime soon.
From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
No, it's not whatever.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvellous! I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Yar! Alright, take care, man.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Oh, that's a beautiful stack of hay. Oh, we're climbing it.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach.
Oh, you can
what I
make that.
needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland. I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Wow. Right, he couldn't reach that. His arms easily have the length to get a hold of that piece over there. Fucking what? Okay, well. Remember, Havel, you are part of the said white people. I'm sorry. The said fucking white people. Use a picture, that'll work. What, work? Yeah. No? Okay. Was worth a shot.
I put...
Yeah, I don't think anything in here is gonna cut it. We could... No. No, we gotta go down.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
You gotta be like James Carmichael, bruh. Hit it. No. You do have something to use, Barry. Try harder. Alright. Really? Okay. Well, you know, I was looking at the clown's nose, but that was just... You need something long and hard.
I inserted the end of the
I has an
lifting
ID
key in
set.
the mortarless
What's
crack
an
and
ID
gave it a
set?
firm shove.
I wonder if that's a
It
thing
remained
somewhere.
lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
I didn't think this was going to be useful at one point in the game anymore, but okay.
I tugged at the lifting key and
Use your
found
boner
it
to
was held
catapult your
quite
way over
securely.
it. I think that little old George here is a little bit too incompetent to, you know, get that long and hard. Also, he's not Nubian or Ethiopian or anything like that, so I don't think he'd manage. That's a goat! That's a goat! Go with a face. Very uncanny. Oh no! If only
The
George
rope by
was
which
black.
the goat was tethered had become tangled
name would
on
be
the
Jerome.
old plowshare.
Whoa, am I losing frames? Oh, never mind. No, never mind. No. Losing frames in this game for my computer would be... I would probably call customer support. Shake his hand. Damn it. Oh, wait, we didn't try to shake the hands with that guy. Maybe later. No, no! Go down. Oh shit, look at that animation though. With that butt. I like the animations though in this game. It's very charming and very a little bit Disney, but more no, Disney would be a good comparison, I guess. Like old school Disney, not Frozen or Tangled or Untangled or whatever. Now I'm talking like Beauty and the Beast, Snow White, Mulan, that sort of thing, you know? Before it was all 3D and stuff.
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Stick something else in it. You know what to do. Oh, look at that.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Bruh. Come on, you can lift that easy. What?
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
We're gonna do a puzzle.
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Huh. Really?
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced.
Right. Oh, there must be something that I have to do, but I don't know yet. Like, if only you could...
I placed my...
Not really a puzzle. No, you could just figure it out, I guess.
I tried in vain.
So, the panel will move if something... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this?
As
know
I
what you
dipped
need
my
to do.
fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris.
Plaster!
I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Now we can make everyone think we have... Yes, Havel. Yes, I pick you. What's up? Matt, what is it? Oh! Okay. So, all we have to do is make a plaster out of it. What were you thinking of before we got the plaster?
I swung the... I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
Mm-hmm.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement. I smoothed...
Okay. No. Just use your fingers and stick them in the holes where the left side of the door is. Yeah, that was... Yeah. That's what he did, but it didn't work.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Huh. Oh, what do you know?
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand.
No.
Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Saying George's pockets must be the dirtiest pockets of anyone in this game. Because just think about it, he has plaster. He has a tissue with grease, oil. Then he has someone's clown's nose. You know, it's not. And he had it was a dirty beer rag, but, well, the remnants must be in there. Also, yeah, deep pockets. Well, not dirty per se. Also, you don't know where the gem has been. Alright, put it in there.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Oh, look at that. all because you couldn't lift that statue. Anywho, we have something that looks like okay now, and we can go through this gate? Cave? Oh, hello. Come on. Talking. There used to be an old joke on a few PS1 games there. Oh, that evening back in Paris. Oh. Hey, it's Nico. There were several cheat codes in games that allowed you to carry loads of items. Oh, it was called George Staubert Pockets Cheat. Really? Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. So what do you... Oh, wow. So Nico has even deeper pockets now that I'm thinking about it. Do we just... Wait.
I had no reason to go out.
What do you want to do? Do you want to call George? Or, well, I guess you could.
There wasn't any...
Hmm. Wow. You like... You can bring George? Really? Women have more places to hide. That... Yeah. Yeah. I can think of 2 extra spots.
I had messages waiting to be played.
You have 3 messages.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George. Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slonsha. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding when... Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening.
Oh.
He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says. Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. I better get over there and warn her now. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there with the best. I owed her nothing, but I couldn't just let her die.
Okay.
I arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
So, I was actually thinking about how Harvesters sometimes crashed on me. This game has been very stable, but I will save, just, you know, because I manage to sometimes fuck up out of nowhere. So, save 4. Not 54, 4. How far into the game am I? I can see that as well. 45%, okay. Okay, so we're making decent progress. So, 9, 18, 32. It's kind of funny. 9 plus 9 would be 18. 18 plus 18 would be... Yeah, 32. Just had to math. No, 30... No, that's wrong. Oh my god, very... Am I? Yeah, I am. It's 36. Or 38. 34? I don't know. $36, there you go.
Locked? No way was I going to break through a door like that.
Can we climb this? I remember that the guy who was sitting here was like, "No, don't touch that beautiful statue. Why am I sounding Indian?
Fixed
I don't know."
tight. Presumably to stop critics stealing it. Who else would want to?
Oh, that thing is gonna fall.
I unhooked the first wire.
Oh my god.
I released the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
Impressive. But now you're gonna push it. Oh!
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything.
Right. Now climb it. That was special, Barry. Accent. Oh, you mean how I talk like this? That's just, you know, your generic customer support Indian.
The plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
Well, let's see. You have a bobby pin, a bow ticket. You got yourself a piece of cloth with something embroidered on it. Not sure what this is anymore.
No.
Okay. You got a picture of your father. Have you seen the phone jacker? No, but please do tell what it's about. We have a key
no.
that wouldn't fit. Oh, we have an elephant that we could...
no.
No? Okay. It's funny as hell. Okay. Bobby pin? No. 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 Oh! Wow. Yes? I love how nobody else is seeing this outside. That's great. Oh, we're back. Oh, she already has like 9 entries. Broken into Karshon's apartment. Broken in Karshon's apartment. And make a great cat burglar. You could be a cat lady. You could be Catwoman. You know, do a better job than Halle Berry did. No, you know, I'm not gonna say that Halle Berry did bad. I'd say that, you know, just the directing of that movie was just terrible. Anything over here? No? Alright.
My God, I'm too late.
Oh no, is she dead? Oh, she is.
Imelda. Oh no.
Oh, no, she isn't.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be alright.
You know that isn't true.
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. How absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda?
You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you.
You didn't know my father.
So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
She was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why? Even in death, Imelda looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace.
She got a drop of blood.
I opened it. Inside was a tiny gold key.
That doesn't look like gold, but okay.
I took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
Oh, okay. And now we are back in our apartment. Now can we bring George?
There wasn't a...
Okay. Okay, now for some reason it's gold.
You have...
Okay. Can we
I
head
had
out?
no...
No. Can we sit back at the table? Oh! 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 Yeah, chest. Right before you said it.
In the dim light, a small, sinister-looking metal... It was a... Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have.
We can use the key on that thing. What?
You don't scare me. Espèce de...
Wait, what? Did we just grab a bug or what? I clicked it fast. I'm sorry. Here's the key. Hey.
I took out the key. I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
Oh, it's Imelda.
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box. I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Carchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father. There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
Wish Mikey would open her box. Do you, I don't know, do you feel attraction to Nico, James? I wouldn't blame you. She's a very enticing character. Accent is pretty enticing as well. You know, she's not too bad looking for a video game character, if I may say so myself.
Hotel St. Georges, Algiers,
I don't
Friday.
have to read anything.
My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you are really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No, they'll just give you a funny job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all.
Yay.
He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
I like that. Oh, camera's going up. Oh, now she's contemplating everything she thought about her father. The next morning. Oh, did she fall asleep?
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out, or ask him to go away and come back later. But then...
Nope.
Come
Out
in.
here.
Hello, George.
Oh, audio shift.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
I got the gem.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
And we have something that looks like Coke, which I will be trying out throughout the city. I really want to know what people are going to say.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Okay. So, we know where the tripod is. We got
There's
the gem.
a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
And we got... shield?
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
So, we got an orb. We got a tripod with a gem. We got the gem.
There's a guy working on a loom.
Loom?
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
Then we got a horse with 2 knights on it.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse. What are your plans?
I want to find out who. All I've got to go by.
Yeah, okay. Coke.
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Yeah, he has proven that useless junk does come in handy.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Oh, you French people.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau at the Krone Museum.
Yeah,
and
you know
why
what?
don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Yes. So, we have to go to museum. But first she's
I
going
so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever.
I don't
His
think George
bravery
would
would be
spoil
known
that.
only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
Huh. Okay. So we gotta go over there. What? Do you want to nope. Oh. I wanted to show the...
Come in.
The suit
Hello,
sailors. No! No, go back! I just wanted to go... You know...
What is your plan?
I want all of...
No. Go away.
can't-
Okay,
Go away.
and what?
Okay, shopping.
You can't talk to him about it, Nico. Because... Can't talk to him about it, Nico, because it wasn't in the original game. Oh! That's why. Your son's just bamboozled me for a second. So, let's put this on the tripod. No? Wait. Oh, he froze in time.
No, monsieur.
Okay. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur.
Let's show him the gem.
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications, a military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Say it's Coke. Make me laugh.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir.
The sign?
It does?
Yeah.
Most.
You don't know any.
No, it was. It was.
What?
You
you already talked about that.
Do you know any?
Not. It is the.
And they.
Nope,
were,
no.
of course, not.
Can you give me?
Certainly. That.
What's the?
Do you
don't?
We already
what
did this. But
yeah.
why does it show
Can
up
I
as?
get-
what? How a painful.
How is the alarm
Oh.
bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Thanks for your help.
Oh god, I already forgot about the alarm system.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur.
He's useless too? Okay.
Thanks.
The guy was in the darkness. I want to see what role he played. So, do we do anything over here? We have to do something over here, right?
Leave it alone.
They'll send me a video.
Closet?
Watch out! I thought,
Don't you think?
better.
What's the? So what's the?
They could.
I already did this. So you're done here? No. Go in here. And oh, let's show him the powder.
Hi there.
Ah, remember
Who?
the man in.
I'm.
So
I take a.
oh,
Wait.
Hi there.
ah,
Who?
No.
I'm.
Show him the powder,
I ta-
please.
Hi there. Remember me?
ah, Mary.
Who?
No.
Ah,
I guess we can't. Okay, can we go down there again? We can. I guess there won't be much we can do here, but... No, there really isn't. Alright. Again, I feel like...
I decided.
No. No. No, we don't have to be here either. Go back to, Nico? No.
Come.
Go back
Hello,
to Ireland.
What are you?
I want to find out who. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. I can't sit here.
Okay. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard it?
Okay. Shop.
Rosso.
Shit.
Rosso. Where? Rosso again. we use the plaster on this? No.
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript. The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
Can we do anything when he isn't
Watch
looking?
out! Watch!
No, not yet. There's nothing you can do here? Okay. Where's Rosso? Oh! We gotta call him, right? Police station? I think. My memory is really foggy. Police station! There we go. Wait, did we talk to him about it? Is he Rosso?
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. We have a lot more interaction possible now.
Maybe not. Do you recognize...
No, miss.
It's the guy...
This man looks...
Talk to the guy on the reception. Yeah, I got it.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur.
He also calls himself Thomas Merlin.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Stobart. I don't know him. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Did you steal the tripod later?
See you later, Sergeant.
Do I? Do I do it now, or is there more I have to show? Do I call anyone now? No. Hospital to find Mark. Hospital.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door. Like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Okay. Hello. Oh wow, this place has a lot of plants.
Hi,
Not sure if that's so
my
smart.
name's George Stobart.
For a
Really?
hospital.
If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
Sort of actually confusing.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't.
Is it?
He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you. that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Team Rocket, basically.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval-type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
I have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
Catheter? Big hands.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir. I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu! That's exactly what I needed in my last operation.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I had to improvise with a knitting needle and a couple of corks. If only you'd been on hand at the time. My patient would have given his right arm for it.
Wow. Well, I guess we can show him all the other stuff.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not. This is a hospital, not a circus ring. We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
What do you make of this tissue, sir?
If I were you, I'd have this sample analyzed.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
I wouldn't do that in a hospital, though. You know, people have allergies.
Is this plaster any use to you?
I'm allergic to plaster.
Huh.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
What do I want to do here? Do I want to lie, or do I want to be honest? What do you think, James? What do you think I should do? In the meantime, I'm gonna get some water. So, just give me an answer, I'll be right back. Barry is always thirsty. I mean, I have been talking for like 2 hours already. So. Hey, Hannah. Remember, Discord is not a thing here. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
Damn it! Should have lied.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Depression is kicking your ass right now. You want to share? Like, well, that came out wrong, but how so? Let's kick it. Let's kick depression kicking your ass.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
You're not French. Why are you here?
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Don't be fresh, young man.
I know that at one point there will be a character I can shake the hands with. Then I can be like, ha! Shocked you.
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around.
What does this false nose remind you of?
Oh, it's a clown's nose.
She has this really odd American accent. I've been in bed all day. I'm up for 5 days sleep. Is this like anxiety or just manic depression, Wait, what's... I don't know how many sorts of depression there are. Is it just like a random feeling of depression that came out of nowhere and just makes you feel down all day? Multiple days after, like in a row? Because I have been dealing with that. I have been dealing with that at one point in my life. I can talk about that. Other types of depression, not so much.
Can you think of any use for this greasy tissue?
I guess you could use it to baste a roast turkey.
I just don't see the point in getting up and walking around and living. I have had that, and it actually made me contemplate life. Hey, James, other non-Carmichael James. The gym was your cure for depression. I had a serious case of it after my dad died. Funny fact. Okay, so I know I should play the game, but no, this is actually kind of a big thing. It was actually after I watched, like, an episode of, I think it was Cosmo. No, it was way before that. Like a documentary on the vastness of space, of the universe, that made me feel so insignificant that I was wondering why should I keep going? I'm just a little speck on a speck on a speck somewhere in this really big ocean of specks. I mean, I self-harmed the other day. I haven't done that in almost... Did you cut yourself? I've never gone to the point where I self-harm myself, but I have been just, feeling really depressed just because, why? Why am, you get depressed because you wonder what's the point of doing anything? Split Life is Strange, so good, you need to play it. James, if you look, in, through my playlist, I don't know, not sure if I made a playlist, but I have played Life is Strange already. I guess that would be kind of like asking what is the point of living, and there are multiple answers to that. Funny enough, one of those answers is chocolate, 42. I mean, I guess everybody has their own reason to live. And really, if you get depressed, and it may sound like a really bad thing to tell yourself, but just do it because other people are in it, you may not know why you are getting up every day doing the things that you do, but other people are doing it as well, and you could just go with the flow. Yet you can still feel very insignificant compared to those people, but you have no idea what you may achieve later on in your life, and it's just going to be really stupid if you waste that. I mean, right now I'm just playing games on the internet, and that might not be very productive. It's just the fact that I actually, get up to deliver mail, which I think is a productive thing. you know, someone has to do it. I know that there are a lot of other people who are keen enough to do it, you know, as a summer's job, but I actually go out there and do something that's kind of important, mixed with some entertainment that isn't that productive. So that's all right. You can share. Oh, I mean, I guess we all have to find our reason to live, you know? And I'm pretty sure I haven't found mine yet. And I'm sure that at one point I may get into that depressive state again. I am strong-willed enough to get out of it. And unfortunately, some people who have this crippling anxiety, you know, they get stuck in it, which is really unfortunate. But Hannah, I really enjoyed when you come in my streams. And, you know, I might not know you as well as people in real life know you, but to me, you are really awesome. And you know, that might seem like a shallow or a modest remark, but you really are. And I'm really happy whenever you come into my chat because you actually make me smile. It makes me happy to see that regulars come back. And it makes me happy that people actually come out to me just to watch my content. That really makes me happy. And I'm not kidding, that's really how I feel about people coming to my streams. You know, they take their time to watch me, you know, entertain them for the time being. Making you tear up. Well, you know, it's true. I respect everybody in the stream, everybody who, you know, gets in here just to talk, just to watch the game, or just to talk with other people. And, you know, YouTube gaming, as stupid as it may sound, it may have given a lot of people reason to live. Because it's bringing all these amazing people together. And, you know, not so much just YouTube gaming, just the internet in general. You can meet people you share your interests with that you would have never found within your own vicinity. And that's what we're doing right now. That's what we are doing. We are meeting up with people who think alike, who like the same things we do, and that can make for some wonderful conversation. And you know what? If you end yourself right now, I mean, I'm not sure if there's a thing after death, but I think I would just ponder around wondering what could have been if I just, you know, kept on living until I'm somewhere in my 80s or 90s, you know, until I get struck by some terminal disease that would end me. You know, I'm just gonna go and live it out as long as I can, and, you know, I'm gonna try and seek more happiness than I already have right now. And there will be moments where I'm gonna be feeling down a lot. I know that there will be tests that will depress me for not getting a good grade. I know that there will be heartbreak because, you know, it didn't work out with girls that I met up with. I know that I'm going to make a lot of people angry for the things that I'm going to say, but there will be a lot of things that will be going to validate, you know, just the reason of getting up every day and just doing the things that I am doing. There's going to be a lot more good in my way than there will be things that I just want to end. Just think of it like this. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Very few would care if you left. It's also a thing. You would actually cause a lot of sadness amongst the people around you, and you might not even realize that. People might like some people even fake their own deaths just to see how much of an impact. That's like it wasn't like a research or something. People actually ending their lives supposedly just to see what damage it puts on others or how much damage they leave behind. But trust me, you have a lot more people around you who care for you than you think. And I don't really know you IRL, but I'm sure that there are a lot of people you would cause grief if you were gone. So even if sometimes you don't feel like there is a reason for you to live or go on, there are other people. You can have other people to go on for. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be you. You can go on for other people just to benefit them. I would say just go on and try to seek happiness, whether it be there within a week, within a month, within a year, within 20 years, within 40 years, it's going to make it worthwhile. And you would be feeling, you're going to feel really bad, even if feeling anything is impossible after death, you know, just for ending it so prematurely. I like having you around, Hannah, and I'm sure that there will be a lot more people in the world that like having you around for as long as we can. So, I mean, my words may not have any effect at all right now, but everything right now, I thoroughly mean it. And, you know, depression is a bitch. It will haunt you random intervals in your life, and it sucks if you have it. But that's what it wants you to do. It wants you to feel crippled and helpless. Best way to kick its ass is to sometimes just pretend like you're not feeling it. Even though you're feeling it, just go at it and make the day your day. And even if it doesn't feel like it's going to be your day, just fight for the days where it will be your day. Anywho, the game.
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I never forget a face.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
Oh, there we go.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see.
It's funny, because we said before we didn't know him
He
at
was
all.
on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's Nurse Grendel's ward.
Nurse Grendel? And again, Hannah, it's okay if you want to talk about this. And I mean, it's hard for me to be a to-go-to person, you know, just because, well, I'm not sure if I'm the person who knows you best out of all the people you know, but I like to think that I'm a person you can go to, you know, whoever you are. Discord, Twitter, anything, really.
Have you heard of the Club Alamut?
No. It sounds romantic, doesn't it?
It sounds sleazy to me. Alamut. Like a mutt? Mutton chops?
What does this tool suggest to you?
Is it a crack detector?
Huh?
Polar explorers use them to poke about in the snow.
Oh, no.
No.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
I feel like this hospital is going to be really big. My fellow hideous, inferior human pig smellies are insulted by this constant slander.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
How are you doing, Tuck?
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Hello.
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I walk away for a few minutes and what the hell
That's
happened?
what I
What are you
thought
talking
you
about,
said.
Pavel?
Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
You made me think about a time in my life, Barry. Really? What time?
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
All I see is retracted messages. We were actually literally talking about life, just contemplating it, and the reason why we get up every day. Yeah.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
I had someone like you who stopped me from killing myself. And thank God those people are out there, you know? Sometimes I just like to think that I'm one of those people who can give out clairvoyance about life, when it's all clouded for them with nasty stuff about why you shouldn't go on. But I like to think that I'm, that I actually have influence on major things that go on in people's lives. That may sound very narcissistic or egotistical, but I mean for a good thing, a good cause in this case.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Shake my hand.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not until I've washed, if you don't mind, sir.
What do you think of this, Sam?
Oh, boy! What is it?
A priceless gemstone, found in a medieval castle in Ireland. Get me into Marquet's ward, and it's yours.
I don't wear jewellery.
If this gem
you really
was yours,
were to give
you'd
it
be
to
able to
that.
buy
Wow.
100 Mr. Shinies.
Don't be silly. There's only one Mr. Shiny.
Mr. Shiny? Have some Coke.
Do you recognize this powder?
Is that dandruff?
No, it's not.
No way.
It sure looks like dandruff.
It's plaster.
Ugh.
I'm just collecting dandruff out of my hair and just showing it to people.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't told me who he is.
Take a look at the photo.
Yeah, okay.
Now, have you seen him before?
No.
Oh my god, what a numbskull.
Take a look at this red nose.
Are you a policeman?
No, this is a clown's nose, not a policeman's. What does this tissue suggest to you?
You have a cold. What you need is vitamin C.
Vitamin? What?
Would this tool be any use to you?
No, sir. Mr. Shiny has no user-serviceable parts. Whatever that means.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
You should never, ever play with matches.
I know that, but...
People get hurt when they do. They end up in hospital, like the burger lady. She was so burned up, they didn't know whether to use bandages or onions.
Do you recognize this pass?
No, I don't. Should I?
No, but I wondered if you'd seen a stranger flashing it about.
No, sir. but if I had, Mr. Shiny would take care of him.
All right.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Bye. Ah, Jesus. So this is where we came from.
Hey now.
How come?
I'm responsible for the content.
Okay.
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Uh-oh. Now we can go in there. Right? Oh no. Yep, go. Oh, we can fake... Oh, we're... Wow. That's actually very criminal of you. Now we are Dr. George Stubbard. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh, this is,
Good afternoon,
Brendel.
Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, Doctor.
There, you have to try to leave with the doctor's...
She gave me a long, narrow
I did.
metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Just got back from my first day of sophomore year. Boring as it was. Really? Tell me what it was like. I want to know what a day of a sophomore year for Chris is like. Even though it's your first one.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
Aw.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
I don't know. Hannah, are you still here? Hold on. Alright. I hope she is.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Is this plaster any use to you?
No, it isn't.
Is this plaster?
No.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Do you recognize this tissue?
You're not facing
No,
her,
I
George.
don't. It looks like a chronic health risk to me.
Well, I've been carrying it around for days and I'm okay.
If I'm okay, George, I think you're, I don't know, developing autism. That's weird because autism is a birth thing. Take my hand.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well...
No, it's okay. Forget it.
It's too kind. Well, for starters, you go to teach 8 periods and the teacher introduces themselves and whatnot, hands out expectation and rule sheets. Together, it was very slow and boring to sit through. Oh. It sounds a little bit comparable to what I had to go through. She'll be fine. Some people get that. It's not a like it's not a it's not set in stone that it's for everyone. But yeah, I mean, she clearly didn't want it to be in the chat, so I'd rather not. I mean, if you really want, Chris, you can go back to when I was ranting about it, but I'd rather not bring it up. Or you can DM her if you want, but I'm not gonna bring it up again because she clearly doesn't want to talk about it.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I don't recognize it.
Does this mean anything to you?
The Club Alamut? I've never heard of it.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, Doctor.
You should know that because you are a doctor.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
It's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
All right.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So we can only talk to him.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
I'm a doctor, not an American tourist. No, that would be crazy.
Do you know what this is?
It looks like plaster.
On you.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
George.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
Nope.
No. I found it in a sewer.
She's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
No, that would be depressing.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I wouldn't even like to guess.
All right, Chris.
Yeah,
I
maybe
actually
not.
messaged her as well.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor.
It is as well, James, and just how he, like, how George just responds sometimes. It's, like, out of nowhere and so out of place, and it's just wonderful. It's great. Comedy.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
Okay. Don't... okay, whatever. There, you need to DM her. I did.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
How has he not been spotted as a fake doctor by now?
Do you know what this tool is used for?
Oh my god.
I'd rather not, Doctor.
It's a repository plug. Gotta bend over.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
I'm not really a nightclub man, Doctor.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
Barry, trust me here. You need to leave the hospital. Like, right now? Really? Not talk about these two? Hold on, I gotta wait for a response because I want to make sure that I don't drag out the game longer than it has to be. As much as I like to explore the game as much as I can. And I made my leg sleeping. Great. My leg is sleeping now. We can talk about stuff first. Okay.
What can you
Tell me
about
when
Marquet?
I have to stop
He's the man
exploring
in the
further.
private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
And you still don't know what's going on with you? Jesus, this is a terrible hospital.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
After you speak to him.
Efficient?
Okay.
You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
I wonder what happens if I do, like...
not true.
Like,
She's
what
quite
happens if I
strict,
do
but
stick
that's her
around?
job,
How does it drag out the game?
You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
I'll come back later.
Alright, well, on James' suggestion or advice, I'm going to leave the hospital. Uh-oh, wait, what? This guy has the same hair as I do.
Stop! Come here!
Uh-oh.
What's the problem, Gramps?
Where do you think you're slopping off to? Get back to work immediately.
How do you get your YouTube gaming channel video? I'll message you on that ratings. Ray.
Excuse me.
Aha! You must... where... Bunny? This is Benoit. Can I trust you to look at...
Oh, no. No.
Do your own, baby. Who do you think
I is... It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
No.
Stop!
Oh, no. Is that what I did wrong?
Where do you think you're slopping off to? Get back to work immediately.
Hi, my name's...
Yes, sir?
So what's your...
Benoit. They call me Bunny.
Bunny? Jeez, and you don't mind?
Oh, I've gotten used to it.
Okay, Benoit, you're gonna help me.
Anything you say, sir.
I'd rather not.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much.
I've never...
No, monsieur. I did...
Shut up.
Okay.
Shake hands.
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
Damn it.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
I do.
Here.
Here.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Does this gem mean anything to you?
Not me, sir.
Anything else?
Do you know what this white powder is?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
You need to take him to the room with the patients.
What does this... No.
Okay.
Follow me.
I'm right.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Nurse Grendel.
Huh?
Go on, she'll enjoy it.
Oh my
God.
Okay. Dr. Stobart?
Yeah?
I would appreciate it if you saved your jokes for the intern's restroom. This is a hospital ward, not a cabaret.
How much is this game?
Lighten up.
10
I heard that. Any more nonsense and I shall
I'm
report
not
you to
sure.
Dr. Hagenmeyer.
What isn't...
Nothing.
Have you...
No.
Have you...
No, sir.
Nope.
Does...
No.
Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Wait.
Hi, it's me again.
I have to
come
go
back
to the
later.
room in the back. Okay.
You haven't finished taking...
Damn it.
Will you keep quiet?
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
You haven't finished.
Oh my goodness. Fine.
Will you keep quiet?
I have. Oh,
I'll.
Wait.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Give him his blood.
Do you still have that gauge?
Oh, yeah.
Use it on Eric Sotmarsh.
Okay.
Wonderful. Can I leave now?
Stop! Where do you get?
Fine. You have, James. Oh.
Rather you than...
I'm
Fine.
Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, doctor.
Oh, it's him.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc. Right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
Oh.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Would
Go
you
ahead.
like to shake hands?
What for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection, no.
Do you recognize this gem?
It isn't an emerald, is it?
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think
It
so.
isn't. No, it would be a sapphire. Sapphires are blue, rubies are red, and emeralds are green.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
It looks as if it has been used to wipe Satan's bottom.
I hate to say it, but you could be right.
What's found in the sewer, right? Yeah.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Don't get cute with me.
Are you Thomas Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No.
Then you won't be needing this. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I have never seen him before.
Can you think of any sensible use for this plaster?
Sensible? No. Puerile? Yes, but you've probably thought of those already.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Branding mice without bending down.
No.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamet?
No. It sounds Middle Eastern.
No.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No. This was a tatty old bear.
How is the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Fair enough.
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc.
Oh, wow.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place.
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod. Right here in Paris.
What, you have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
I don't think they have any more.
As a theory about the location.
Not much more anymore in Syria, just a bunch of terrorists.
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
Hey,
It's all
programmer.
right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter!
Uh-oh.
The
He locked
door's
himself
locked.
in.
Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
Oh no. Oh. Back in Nico's apartment.
Hello, Georges.
Okay.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he
Which
talked.
one, right?
For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold
Programmer,
blood by a
thank you
bogus
for your
doctor.
Half-Life
That's
help, by the way.
despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who
To
he
be
was.
fair, that's
but it
what we
certainly
did.
Wasn't Khan. He got away out the window. Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Maybe he
Don't
was part of the
remind me.
Hashashins.
That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Oh.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves. Let's take another...
No! Ugh.
There's...
I don't care.
There between... The... Through...
Okay, well, Shashins are the assassins.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
What is the game's objective? It's a point and click, and we just have to unravel the truth behind the murder of several people. Point on stuff and hope for the best. But yeah. But I think I'm gonna go and end this stream right here because we got a nice little 3-hour stream done. And I like streaming this game for like 3 hours. Let's see how far we made it. I think we are good. I'm gonna make a guess. We are 57% into this game. 57. 53. Okay. I was close. You gotta go. Well, so do I, James. I'm having a blast with this game, James. Carmichael. I guess doesn't matter to who many James I'm talking to. Thanks for the stream. No problem, James. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I will hopefully be live tomorrow if work doesn't kill me. I shouldn't be killed. Work should be a lot easier tomorrow than it has been today, so. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next stream, and if not, have a great week. Peace out.